Alright, and we're back, ready to pay the greedy bastard down here his 2 platinum. Once again, I would like to thank Burgle Sunfire, that happens quite often through these playthroughs, for providing me with information that I could transfer all my savings from one character to the other, which is also why we have finished buying our armors. Here's your money, you bloodsucker. You're about to give... Yes, I know. Why did I not think of this before? There's a perfect spot for a refugee camp down by the docks that we can use instead of this place. Inform the tanker that we're moving on. Now that my work is done, I think a trip to the marketplace is in order. Do we need to pay him too?
Yes. Fork over the gold before I am tempted to shove it down his throat. This city would be far better off without the likes of you.
Yes, but there's little we can do about that right now. Pay the guy and hope he gets in an accident.
This is painful. Well, at least we're doing the Tengu a favor that I hope they will remember.
Alright, there's a guy around the guy's right around the corner here. Hello, Yukaro. There are not many who put their own lives at risk to help out strangers. My family is eternally grateful for your assistance. May Dwayne keep you safe in this troubled time. Alright, now let's go talk with Vitenko. We'll just skip ahead here, folks. Alright, Quill Song fella. Thank you. I fear that this situation, if unresolved, would have erupted in civil disobedience. With the plague afflicting the city, that would be the last thing the public needs. My people can be stubborn at times, so I thank you on their behalf.
Okay, just give me a moment. There's a trader over here that I would just like to visit. Oh, remember those starlights we saw? Look at this one's armor.
Yep.
Exactly the same, except less, you know, sparkly.
It may have some significance. Alright, and next you see us, we'll have teleported over to a Buckdeck Byway to search for the guy or girl who's stealing corpses. Be right back. Hello people, we're back. We ran into oh, I'm just doing my job. Please, do not hurt me. Corpse Thief Mang. That must be the guy we're looking for. Yeah, we ran into a slight encounter here. We had to unbalance our party because of what was available at the time and blah 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 blah. Do I look like I enjoy the company of the dead? I'm only here because the pay is fair and times are tough. Simple as that. A man pays me to steal the bodies and deliver them. I do not ask questions, and I have no idea what foul things he does with them. Times are tough. Hardly anyone offers work these days. People are fleeing the city, and worse. I had no idea this could lead to an outbreak. I will stop immediately, but it will not stop my employee from finding a replacement. He is your real problem.
Then where is he?
Doesn't seem to know. Alright, back to Shenzhen tunnels. I guess we have to... Yeah, warp to Tandakai Temple, we'll take it from there. Alright, and we found the guy. So, someone is stealing the corpses. I was afraid of that. This is bad. Those deceased bodies are likely to spread the plague. There's an abundance of human remains needing disposal. I could use your help. And there's no follow-up quest. So, yeah. That means we can... So, ready to do the Tandakai Temple today?
Just give me a moment. And Mox, stop blocking their view.
Is that a yes or no?
Well, I would have to say that was a yes.
Okay.
I just need a moment to concentrate. I just need to get my brain up to its maximum capacity.
Well, warp to Tandakai Temple. Alright, we're inside. You're freed 0 souls out of 8. Toga must survive, Mendler must survive. Huh.
Do they have to? Yes, of course they have.
Hello, Yuto. Got anything to say? This is part of Canton that I wish I had explored more of while I was in my early years. Come, let's us find Viso. There's no time to waste. We do not have much time before something's bound. Perhaps if we free the other spirits, they can lend their strength to Viso. Time remaining until Viso is bound by the spirit binder. That sounds bad.
So we have to free some spirits and...
Ken Nakai, the Temple Guardians have been awakened.
Whoa.
Then why are they...
They look like a mix between a dragon and a hippopotamus, if I must be honest.
Okay, and we have to find that flock over there. Let's wait until the monks are closest. Okay, now!
This better not be one of those impossible quests.
No, it's not impossible. Just punch really hard. Alright, and then the ritualist.
We'll try it.
And what the hell is that thing?
I have no idea. It is something bound.
Bound Kita.
It controls my powers.
You must release me. Remember what we were learned about last time? It's a spirit bound in a physical form.
Kita. Nice.
300 years ago, when the thriving Canton port of Din Fang was invaded by the people that's known only as Nifalen, or pirates, the Canton army sent a small force stationed at nearby Fort Pu to put down what... blah blah blah. Shiro has bound the heroes into these creatures. It is worse than blasphemy. Shiro plays in the fields of the gods. Stationed at the nearby Fort Fu to put down what they saw as nothing more than a pack of rabid dogs. Rest assured, master, something will blah blah. If anyone can stop blah blah blah, it is you. Good luck, friends. That timer is really badly placed. You know that game? Put down nothing more than a pack of rabid dogs. When young Kita arrived with her troops, she discovered that an organized invasion was underway, led by the Knight Telen, Admiral Apollonia, severely outnumbered and outgunned. The Mesmer created a cloud of illusion that made... What the hell's going on?
Well, the Temple Guardians awoke.
Yeah, please do...
We do not have time for law. We need to proceed. Our time is
severely outnumbered and outgunned. The Mesmer created a cloud of illusion that made her squadron appear to double the size. Then redoubled again until her force appeared a great army. As she ordered the charge, the Nifalen scattered in terror, many running into the sea and drowning themselves. In the midst of the chaos, Kita found Apollonia, a warrior, and the two fought until both fell down dead on the battlefield. Din Fang was ultimately saved, and Kita inducted into Tannakai Temple.
No, that is quite unnecessary.
I find it interesting.
Yes, but we can look up on the law on our own. Right now we need to focus on doing this as fast as freaking possible.
Alright, let's take care of the flanks first, because otherwise they'll probably attack us.
With all due respect, that clock is ticking.
Wait a minute, the last boss was a Mesmer boss, right? I need to go back and check if she has any skills I can use.
Okay, fine, but hurry up.
I'm trying.
Trust me, nothing is worse than being under time pressure. Worst is you took half the force with you.
Is that better? No. I already know that one. I don't even know what exhaustion is, so I'll say that's one's not as good. Alright, let's take out the left flank.
Took your time.
Oh hey, Mox is charging the central force. Good on him.
Not really. You concentrate on the central force. Or rather...
We need to get that Elementalist out of the way, because Elementalist will screw us over if it is allowed to live. Especially those lava arrows.
Okay, we can deal with this. Now we just need to free this spirit. And once we have done so, you are not going to read from the tablet. We are going
then
to
how will we be able to read it? I don't think we can get in here afterwards without there being a time limit. And then how will we let our readers know? Besides, we get extra time each time we defeat them. Brash and impulsive in his youth, Naku was a known criminal in his home village in eastern Kantha. When the Tengu Wars began, Naku joined the Kanthan army in an effort to protect his family and his shady business interests. Years of war gave him a new perspective on the nature of life and death, and eventually Naku became a respected general, using his now considerable necromancer powers against the Tengu who resisted Kanthan rule. When Kanmatu, the village of his birth, was destroyed, Naku returned home and raised a vast army of minions from the corpse of his relatives and childhood playmates, then sacrificed his life to drive them directly into the enemy. This action shattered enemy lines and pushed the Tengu back far enough that the Kanthan army was able to overcome them. You know, game, you're trying to push far too much lore into a section that is fucking timed. Plus the whole talking to each other thing. Hopefully you guys can read it yourself. Because that I don't have a chance of reading.
This way, Naku.
Quickly, it looks like the constructs are attempting to bind Viso, blah blah blah. I believe that Viso has knowledge that helped her to take part in his destruction 2 years ago. That knowledge will help us destroy him, once again. Shira must be stopped, blah blah blah. You are successful in this mission. This timer is really placed badly for these conversations. They got a monk!
I could only find that monk. Quite difficult to kill something you cannot find. Necromancers!
Okay, monk is down. Find something else to kill.
That's it. We have necromancers. I will deal with them. You, warrior, leave Sister Tay alone. The necromancer's down, the warrior's down.
There's another necromancer on our flank, and this guy's trying to this guy's a walking blender! Oh, go away! Ah! Keep that maniac off me!
There's no need to try and imitate Pan of Castlevania. Please drop your weapons and surrender. Good. We have freed 3 souls out of 8. Good. Read.
100 years ago, a demon came to Kantha. He was called Mang, and he found himself flesh after a foolish young necromancer named Juedo attempted a forbidden ritual and succeeded against all odds. For years, Mang terrorized the countryside, despite the best efforts of Kantha's premier mages to outsmart him. One winter, Tenai, then a bold young student, approached her headmaster with a plan. The next day, Tenai herself lured Mang to the shore of a great lake, the surface of which was frozen solid. She walked out onto the ice, and Mang followed, eventually reaching the center, while Tenai continued to the other shore. As he did, Tenai raised her hand, and fire rained down upon Mang, melting the ice beneath him. He plunged into the icy lake, and Tenai shrieked a command. The lake froze solid around Mang's thrashing form, and he was trapped. Now lightning and boulders finished the job only Tenai had known how to begin, and Mang was returned to the underworld. Tenai, after a long successful life as an elementalist, was ensconced in Tanakai Temple.
Well, she was smart.
Yep.
And that guy was an idiot to follow her out on an icy lake knowing she was a mage.
I have dealt with demons before, but this Shira is something different. He is self-made demon, and he is constructing more demons to aid his evil cause. He must be stopped. You have an important to do these days. Imperatively stop Shira, since I can't depend on you.